Stories Volume 4. We're here with Jazzo, a legend in his own right. Jazz, what's going on? What have you been up to lately?
Finishing my own DVD. Jazzo, be there. Maintaining my company, Kings County Entertainment. Working on songs, new music, production. Just grinding, showing my face. Getting back out there. Just showing up.
Alright, why don't you give us a brief history of your years in the game?
Nothing brief about it. The dinosaurs roamed the earth. Jazzo was making beats. Jazzo originated the triplet style. I started, my first major deal was EMI in 1988. Before that, my origins go back as far as the 70s, rhyming in the parks, I had like cassette tapes of me rhyming for like an hour from Boston all the way down to Florida. I got my rep, from just battling and destroying everybody in my path. That's basically it. You got legendary people that I later on found out, like Cold Crush Brothers and all of them. They heard about some kid in Brooklyn that nobody was better than. You know what I'm saying? And that's a true story. You're gonna see that on my DVD, where they actually give accounts of such stories. And the only reason, like these days, I toot my horn, because who else gonna do it? Damn sure it's like hard as hell to get somebody to say something good about you, unless you just broke the mold. So, here I am.
Alright, now everyone knows about your history with Jay-Z. As you guys went back, why don't you tell us how you guys fell out, and why don't you tell your side of the story?
Well, I don't know. For the most part, girls fall out. You know what I'm saying? So if he fell out, that's his story. But he just did something that, like, it's just like we doing an interview now. It's something you totally won't expect. Like if I just get up and slap the shit out of you, like you totally would not expect it. So that's basically what happened to me. Figuratively, I got slapped in the face. Where, I treated him as a little brother, as an equal, as a friend, and turn around, what I'm saying? He, like I said, slapped me in my face, and of course, not literally. Figuratively slapped me in my face, turned his back, put little anecdotes in his songs, like he's giving some type of homage to me, but all the while, I gotta call somebody else to talk to him, all types of shit. I ain't have none of his personal numbers, so if I wanted to talk to him, I couldn't talk to him. He just went straight Hollywood on a nigga. So, it's very disappointing. The same nigga that you would give half of your pocket to, and drive this nigga to his fat ass girlfriend's house, you know what I'm saying, would turn his back on you like that. And do all time. And I mean, I ain't saying like, money is important like that, but it's just the fact of what I had and what I gave in proportion to, what he had and what he was willing to do and not willing to do. And I understand both sides of the story. He had a lot of niggas, everybody coming at him. When you get a little success, you got everybody coming at you. They want help. Yo, you gotta look out. Remember that time, son? You needed another nickel to buy that bag of potato chips, and I gave you that shit. You got 1,000 motherfuckers at you like that. And I understand that side of it, but I'm Jazz, you know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga that when you was talking about like, nah, this shit ain't gonna work, I'm like, yeah, this shit is gonna work because we the nicest niggas. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's better than me. And you have the same attitude, you gonna win. I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga caught amnesia. So basically it's just the disappointing factor of it. All that fallout shit to me, I ain't about that. And all that other violent shit, I would never get on camera and talk a whole bunch of bullshit like you read about it in the papers if I had a problem with the nigga. So that's basically how it is.
So did he ever offer you a deal at Rockefeller?
Let me tell you how that went down. Set the record straight. They on John Street. Me and Beehive, we already managing Bleak. So they're like, yo, Jazz, we realize, you doing your thing, blah, blah, blah. What's up? They give you a deal. I'm like, okay, cool. I wanted to, what I'm saying? I wanted to put a record out on Rockefeller because I'm like, yo, these my peoples. Where else am I gonna go? I was grinding anyway. Me and Beehive was putting all J records in the stores and all that shit. Doing a consignment thing all over Brooklyn. So I was like, yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what kind of budget I'm working with? And I wasn't so concerned with, give me $1 zillion because I got track records, so on and so forth. I was like, yo, just give me enough money to do it and enough money so I can have a little bit of change in my pocket to live until we start reaping benefits from the shit. These niggas was like, nah, we'll give you a $150,000 budget, but we'll control the budget. I was like, no. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no, y'all can't control the budget, or at least, I was sitting there compromising. I was like, all right, so let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. They did every possible, I'm not even going to say they. Yeah, I am going to say they because everything came out of Damon's mouth. He was representative of both of them. So it was like, I tried every which way, but they made sure that however the deal was going to go down, that not a fucking dime would go in my pocket. And you know what that is. That's that, you know what I'm saying? That's that pimp hoe shit. And I wasn't for it. And this nigga had the nerve, the audacity to get on the radio a couple of years ago with Angie Martinez and make it seem like he offered me the world and I gave him my ass to kiss. Which is a total lie. You know what I'm saying? And that's also some bullshit, and if Angie Martinez ever watches this, that was some bullshit because I didn't get a chance to rebuttal. Me and DJ Thorough, we was right across the street from Universal Records when Jay was on the radio, and you said if Nas or Jazz wants to rebuttal to anything that Jay-Z has to say, holla at us right now, call us up. I called up, got an intern on the phone, put me on hold, got back on the phone, said Jay said holla at him at the studio. Nah, he said holla at him at the studio. I'm like, he who? He's like, Jay. I said, I ain't called to talk to Jay. I called to rebut. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't happening because that's political radio. You know what I'm saying? He can't lose. As long as that money is flushing toward that station, you know what I'm saying? He can't lose. He can't be the bad guy. So that's how it went down. And, and that's like reason number 3,000 why I don't really fuck with that nigga.
All right. Do you feel it was more of Dame or Jay himself? Because you said Dame's name.
Well, the good cop, bad cop shit, you know what I'm saying? You all together. You know what I'm saying? You don't say, like, you don't take a bowl of soup and say, oh, that's the noodle. That ain't a part of the soup. That noodle is a part of the soup. That's part of what makes the soup. So if you saying, you know what I'm saying? So in the same instance, you know what's going on. If I'm having a meeting with Dame, it's like me having a meeting with both of them because he's gonna go back and tell him what happened. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, after hearing something, he would have an opportunity to rectify the situation if it wasn't a thing that he didn't comply with. You know what I'm saying? So when it goes down, it's just that good cop, bad cop shit. You know what I'm saying? He's the one comes consoling, oh, Dame, I didn't tell Dame to say that. But meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? These niggas, they together.
He's not doing anything to fix it.
Exactly. So you're part of the problem. You see something spilled on the floor and you walk by it, you just as bad as the motherfucker who spilled it.
Right, so what happened between you and Jay after the Rockefeller deal didn't go down?
I mean, it was the same. He was a little funny style. We was cool. You know, I just got back from Atlanta. I was living in Atlanta where, you know, he was saying like, yo, Jazz, yo, now's the time to come back. Like all the shit we talked about, yo, let's do it. This, that, and the other. Let's get this shit popping. So I came like 6 months later. I came back to New York. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have nothing. I ain't have a pot to piss in. You know what I'm saying? I left a comfortable life, and I ain't lying. I left a very comfortable life to come back up here and blow this shit out the water with my man. And I didn't even get a position at the company. I got no type of commitments, you know, and we hustled, we did what we had to do, got nothing. So I mean, it was just, you know, and like I said, you know, you can't expect people to do for you what you would do for them, you know. And at the same time, I'm not sitting here saying that the nigga ain't never do nothing for me, he ain't never helped me out. And the reason why I cite this, you know, this point in particular, because around that time he did help me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he looked out for me. You know, a lot of, like, I didn't even have a place to stay. You know, I had to get my money up, get an apartment, all this other crazy shit. You know, he helped me out. He didn't help me out in proportion to what he could have done, like, you know, to the proportion of what he had and what he could really spend. And I'm not in people's pockets like that, but I ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, to what he could have done and what he did, the shit, I would never have done that shit to him. You know what I'm saying? It's like me having a cracker and somebody hungry as hell. Instead of me giving them at least half the crack, I'm gonna just take a little crumb and just throw it at them and then let them do whatever they gotta do on their own, you know, or say like, here, you know, here go a broken ass car. You know what I'm saying? A car, everything is wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You saying you helping somebody, I gave a nigga a car. But you give a nigga a car that's inoperable and then don't even get a motherfucker no tools to fix it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the situation I was in. So, I mean, certain motherfuckers, they just like niggas to be dependent upon you. You know what I'm saying? Because they think that, you know, you can be controlled that way. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of motherfuckers end up having power over a motherfucker instead of having power with them. You know, and he sees the folly in his ways now. Though he'll never admit it because his big ass ego, he sees the folly in his ways now.
Right, so he gave you a place to live, but...
Nah, he didn't give me a place to live. I stayed there when I could, and that was it. It wasn't like he gave me a place to live and he furnished me and this, that, and the other. Right. We was grinding, and as far as I was concerned, we were working together. So it wasn't a handout type of situation, and the only reason I cite that because I don't want to leave nothing out. I don't want to say, you know what I'm saying, it was all one-sided, this, and that, you know what I'm saying, and not mention everything. You know, it was times where he looked out, you know what I'm saying, and I appreciated it. There's times I looked out for him, and maybe he appreciated it, maybe he didn't, but I did it out of love, you know what I'm saying? I did it because I know he needed it. So, I mean, you know, continue with your question. I don't want to change your question.
No, it's okay. You said you were grinding together, you were working. What exactly were you working on?
I mean, basically, we was getting it, me and B-Hop, we was getting in this nigga's car and taking his music everywhere we could. You know what I'm saying?
Servicing records.
Yeah, from consignment. I mean, we would literally go into the stores, you know, from consignment to all types of shit, just being there, you know what I'm saying, holding niggas down. I mean, other shit that I can't even mention. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that we were there, like support, like what real niggas do for each other, you know what I'm saying, in tight situations. So.
Right. Do you have any animosity towards Jay over like the position that he's in now? Being that you rolled with him back in the day, you were...
Nah. I have animosity toward him, but it has nothing to do with his position in life and his financial position. To me, that's gay. And I always you know, I always wanted the best for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You put your work in, you supposed to get that. You know what I'm saying? My animosity is the fucking necks that he stepped on to get that. You know what I'm saying? The people that he's pimped to get there. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm not trying to make him seem like a bad guy. I'm just telling it like it is, and you make your own motherfucking evaluation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call it blue. I'm gonna just tell you what it looked like. You make your own, you know what I'm saying? You make your own assertion or whatever on what it is. That's what it is. I've seen it.
But do you feel like you don't get the respect you deserve, or maybe you aren't where you should be, being that you are over him, and now Jay is there, president of Def Jam, getting all this stuff handed to him, and like, how do you feel about that?
Nah, I don't think it's about respect. I know that those same people who hired him respect him way more than they respect him, or rather respect me way more than they respect him, because of the fact that they know where these things come from. The street respects me, and then I don't really care, to be honest with you. I'm not saying that I don't care about fans and I don't care about, you know, the respect of my peers and shit, but at the same time, like, if you don't respect me, that's your business, but don't fuck with me, you know. And as far as, like, you know, the street, and as far as my family and my my children who are, of course, a part of my family, but I make a special note of my children, because that's a big, that's the major part of my life, and that's what allows me to go out and do whatever I have to do, even things that I don't feel like doing, you know what I'm saying, to get a couple of dollars in my pocket, you know what I'm saying. That's my main motivation. I have respect from them, and to be honest with you, my close friends, that's all I need. That's all I need. And I don't feel like, as far as my talent, which most people don't respect anymore anyway, they don't respect talent, they just respect how much jewels you wear and all the other sugarcoating bullshit, around the music. But if you strip all of that from the music, you strip all of that from the product, rather, you just get a whack-ass demo.
When we came into your office right here, and all the busyness that was going on, and the things that was going through my mind, I need you to just answer for me a little. What was it like coming out from Marcy Projects in Brooklyn? That's right.
Yeah.
What is it like? What was the journey like? Give me an idea from the projects to CEO.
Yeah, right there. That's a lot of, that's a struggle within itself. There's a lot of obstacles in your way, a lot of things to sidetrack you from things that you want to do. And then you don't really know what you want to do, because the people around you that's most attainable to you, accessible, that's right there. But hustling or what have you, doing other activities. So that's the most accessible thing. First, you have to get over that. You have to look past that. And I went through that.
Let me ask you something else. What percentage do you think a hip hop artist will have like a secure future? See, because obviously you have a business mind, a mind, not just only a talent to fire off the lyric, but you have a talent for business also. What percentage of artists do you think will have a financially secure future maybe 10 years from now, out of 100%?
Hopefully with these companies coming out, we want to start realizing that they have a lot more power than they think. Because rapper's life is like about 3 albums. The average rapper, unless you are or somebody, they're going to endure during the times. That's a special case. Those are special cases, but it's like 3%, I believe. Either 3 to 5% of artists have a successful career. It's crazy, right? That's a bad. The 3 to 5%. And maybe less than that go platinum. You know what I mean? So rappers, they have a lot of power. I just want to know, we following all the companies that's before us, Death Row, Bad Boy, Wu-Tang did their thing as far as establishing their whole clique. Hopefully, this is a trend, and everyone else start getting companies, because, You know it's so. It's just so long before you get your money and get into, you know, to set yourself up. It does it for the rappers. You know, royalties come every 6 months. You know, by this time they had spent about $1 million on you or what have you. So then you have to recoup that first. So then that 6 months is pushed back to when you recoup that, which is another month, which is a year. You know what I mean? It's just so many. You know, now you are platinum artist or what have you. And you're looked at in a certain way, so you have to live a certain lifestyle. Okay, they're gonna front you the money, you get your house and everything, and you get your little vehicle, which meets, you know, how the public perceive you.
Right.
Okay, now the little money that you get from tour, you got to spend that on, you know, maintaining the house and maintaining the car and everything. You know, that's what happens to a lot of rappers. You know, their money situation, that's exactly what happened.
That's a lot, you know.
They probably never understood that till just now, like, that is what happened.
Yeah, that, you know, that's like, and as I'm listening to you, that parallels the game a whole lot. Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna hit you with this, but when the time comes time to get your money, I got to take that back out, you know, and if you're not mindful of the mathematics, the economics, then they might wind up taking out, recouping a little bit more than they put out.
And then and I ain't even mention that. You know what I mean? And that was that was them being fair.
Right.
You know what I mean? Imagine
fair.
Yeah, and you know, we all have seen, and you know, we've heard, and you know, some of us witnessed that, you know, it ain't all fair. Record business is shady at times.
Do you think that hip hop can do as well as it's doing without the hustle connection, without the murder connection, the drug and violence connection? Could hip hop do as well as it's doing now without that image?
Well, hip hop, you know, I think it's like crying. It's like a scream from the ghetto. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, this is what's going on in here. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to see it. I wouldn't want to see it without that, stripped of that. You understand? I would always want to see that street aspect and the young kids crying and screaming, you know, what's going on.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because then everyone forgets. I mean, they know, but they trying to act like, you know, they know, but they like, that's not happening. But then you got all these records, he's selling 4 million records and 5 million records, and they like on his record, like, yo, you know, telling you what's going on, you can't ignore it, because then there's a big, you gotta, you know, it's a bigger crowd that you gotta ignore, that you gotta close the door on.
Yeah, I mean, as many times as
that's like, Paul, I don't want to cut you off, that's like me running to the front door of the police, like, you know what I mean, yo, man, I'm just saying, they shooting out there or whatever, but they know, but they don't want to address it. When I come back with my 4 million listeners, you know, it'd be much harder for them to close the door like that. You understand?
Yo, out front. Come through.
Cheer. Songs. Yo, AG, what up? My nigga Bob Fish, you already know. Shit.
Any situation, whichever one I'm placed in, to the day I die. New Year's Day to New Year's Eve, you better believe hood rules apply. Cause when you come from nothing, pumping something, risking your life. When you get some change, shit don't change. However the hood rules apply. It's for the niggas that went from the block to the big tube, still carrying them Glocks and big tools. They still sticking to the hood rules. Get in, get out, no attachments to this fool. No bitching, no snitching, be cautious. be flawless. Folks come throw your stash in the toilet. Hit the window quick and haul ass. These the rules that's known to her little nigga raised in the hood that's grown. Buckets are sitting on chrome, thugging up until the minute we gone. Any situation, whichever one I'm placed in, till the day I die. New Year's Day to New Year's Eve, you better believe hood rules apply. Cause when you come from nothing, pumping something, risking your life. When you get some change, shit don't change. However the hood rules apply.
I break mics. Spit what? Spit what? Get out my face, man. I'll break that mic, man. Hey, Chef, Trey Songs, BK to VA.
Nah. Ain't shit changed, not the bus, not the train. Dollar cash still the same, hold me in it. Hell no, ain't shit changed on me in it. Garage what? Just the neck on my T got a V in it. Nigga, your TV missing a V in it. Put that together, you ain't nothing but a teller. Oh, now I vision that you snitching on the sellers, trying to cut your long bitch short from sitting with the fellas. Fuck out of here. It ain't going down, pop. The pound shots is till I D.I.E. nigga.
You better believe
it.
Hood rules apply.
See the rules,
Cause
nigga.
when you come from nothing, pumping something,
Come on, man.
risking your life.
You done risked it out here, man.
Some change, shit don't change.
Don't
However
change.
the hood
What? Yeah. You already That's know. How we like it. Pt.2 gang. Monsters, dirty money. You see us? For sure. Hey yo, I know why niggas is hating. I can't help it, man, floss is my occupation. Man, time is wasted, but my heart is racing. Niggas need to know the game, takes patience. I know why niggas is hating. I can't help it, man, floss is my occupation. Man, time is wasted, but my heart is racing. Niggas need to know the game, takes patience. Big checks, I get them and spin them. Get set like a snake with venom. I'm poisonous, gang America, ask yourself. Who that kid and what kind of noise is this? Stop me from rapping, that'll never happen. Homeboy, I own the ship, you just the captain. I got part ownership, I make it happen. You got a bone to pick with me, then get to clapping. I ball sick, but niggas told me stick to music and go harder on your buzz, dog, before you lose it. Niggas take my kindness for weakness and I peeped it. Between me and you, that's a secret. I play offense cause most niggas lack defense. I was the first nigga to sell crack out of precinct. White ears, a pair of Carhartts, keep it decent. Usually I'm in my A-man on the weekend. The 40 cal tear a hole, man, and leave you leaking. Show some respect, don't disrespect the God is speaking. It's hard to stay alive, that's why niggas bobbing, weaving. Ski masks, black gloves, man's robbery season. Act thug and you'll be laying in shit's creek. Laying in the dirt, homie, 6 feet. I know why niggas is hating. I can't help it, man, floss is my occupation. Man, time is wasted, but my heart is racing. Niggas need to know the game, takes patience. I know why niggas is hating. I can't help it, man, floss is my occupation. Man, time is wasted, but my heart is racing. Niggas need to know the game, takes patience. I grind early in the morning like Starbucks. I'm still hungry, homie, so don't get starstruck. I had it bad, ran into my share of hard luck. Lames trying to diss me, but they only get me charged up. My peers in the game, man, they all washed up. I spent years in the game grinding hard fucks. Change the game plan, coward, man, smarten up. Haters and lames, they got a lot of shit to say till the bullets bounce off they dome and they ricochet. Same bullshit, different day. I'm a hustler, I'm just trying to hustle. A different way. I'm back at it, serving my fans like crack addicts. Street dreams, Frago's flow is charismatic. BD gang cause a lot of bad habits. More chicks, more whips, man, and more carrots. I know why niggas is hating. I can't help it, man, floss is my occupation. Man, time is wasted, but my heart is racing. Niggas need to know the game, takes patience. I know why niggas is hating. I can't help it, man, floss is my occupation. Man, time is wasted, but my heart is racing. Niggas need to know the game, takes patience. I know why niggas is hating. I can't help it, man, floss is my occupation. Man, time is wasted, but my heart is racing. Niggas need to know the game, takes patience. I know why niggas is hating. I can't help it, man, floss is my occupation. Man, time is wasted, but my heart is racing. Niggas need to know the game, takes patience.
This is rare right here, you know what I'm saying? See, so, you know, this is footage right here, you know what I mean? So we telling you, this is footage. This is real life footage. Nobody got footage of BR like this, man. I ain't man, studio banging out all night, you know? Every night, you know what I'm saying? This came out of my man Gravy, you know what I'm saying? Bedford Stuyvesant, you know what I mean? Fendi, you know what I'm saying? Real niggas, BR. You know what I mean? Mascot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Alumni. G-Dep. Yeah, the album is fucking bananas. You know what I'm saying? The Rob Report, you know what I mean? Pick that up. February. Yeah, all that. You know, BR, you know what we do. Bad boy, ain't nothing changed. I mean, we still here. I mean, it's like Eston Stone. I'm the savior. You know what I mean? So every time, you know what I'm saying, I gotta save my man, I'ma save him. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, when we do it this time, I think we might overdo it, see? I think we might overdo it. You know what I mean? Just so the longevity be even more sicker. You know what I mean? It'd be even more sicker, the longevity of the whole. Come on, man. It's Bad Boy, man. It's a dynasty in itself, nigga. I've been here 10 years, baby. Still got the hottest joints on the radio. One of the hottest joints on the radio right now. Come on, man. It's BR, man. Whoever thought, you know what I'm saying, I was just some fly-by-night nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The cocksuckers at the radio. You know what I mean? Miss Jones, cocksucking bitch. Trying to disrespect me, man. You know what I mean? For real, man. Catch you coming up out that motherfucking studio, man, that Hot 97 shit. Relax yourself, man. Relax yourself, B. Ever disrespect BR, man. We ain't gonna get into that, though. For real. For real, ma. Please, man. Please, ma. You've never seen a masked man before. Trust me. Career criminals, man. You fucking with the right people. You fucking with the right people. But it's nothing, though. It's nothing, though. We getting ready to pop this album off. Raw Report. Crazy. BR's back. I never fell. Know what I mean? I still live in a gated community. Serious. Know what I mean? Still got a crib in Harlem. Know what I mean? I'm here. I've always been here.
New York, what the fuck is up in this motherfucker, y'all? Straight up. Y'all know I'ma ask y'all the same shit. How many motherfuckers in here got my album in this motherfucker? Yeah, that's why I'm platinum. You heard? Straight up. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. If you smoke that sticky icky on me, make some noise. You know they locked me in banks up and shit last night. So they like, yo, fuck you gotta be careful out there. I told them I'm rich, bitch. You know what? Turn the fucking lights out. All my smokers light this motherfucker up, you heard? Turn the fucking lights out. I'm going to see my homies out here. D-Tape, Spider Loc, y'all come in. What's up? Hey, yo, what's up? Come here. What's up? New York City, make some motherfucking noise. Hey, yo, you know what, kid? What I need you to do, son, is just play something for me. Turn the fucking lights back out, nigga. I'll get this on the coast. swim. They know how we ride. If you a playboy, you got one on each side. Keep your mouth closed, we don't let the beat cry. Everybody on the left, put your hands up. Everybody on the right, put your hands up. Everybody up front, put your hands up. Everybody up front, put your hands up. And if you in here with your good, put your hands up. Now put them up, put them up. Niggas don't get a slammer. Sound in the hood, you watch out for the camera. Don't fuck the little kids, ain't fucking with Santa. Relax, you got more. Round up my grandma, I think I might as well leave them on my platform. Because they get in jail even when you're not wrong. Dog, you're not the best. Push it out the best. Everyone can let me go out there with a bucket. Unless you wanna fight, unless you wanna fight for your life in the hospital, 100. I know you're safe, but behind your girlfriend's bushes. You pull a part of the job, I pull a handcuff you. I wanna reach in my hand, say you're gonna reach in my hand. All window with panties for Puerto Rican titty. You niggas wasn't tough, I should've spent some flips. You would've been set, they couldn't help the chicks. And then my revolver knows, when the revolver goes, I made it leave to your front door. And my dollars froze, that be my dollars froze. We in the club for just power to us, turn the clothes. After it's so cold, real niggas are promising. And I ain't pulling over, my death a riding king.
The sexuality thing, but I see that a lot of other females are realizing that shit is really played right now. Kim and Foxy did it, they did their thing.
They had their time.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm from Virginia. This is one thing, but this the versatility. I know a lot of people say and claim that they have that versatility, but you know, if you honestly listen to me, and every time you hear me spit or every song you hear is like a different flow. I switch up my flow a lot, and you know, just have fun with it, and just taking it back to like your MC Light, your Lauryn Hills, the real hip hop shit. You know what I mean?
All right.
That's what it's about right now.
So spit something for the people, let them know, give them a little taste of it.
A little something. Yo, I ain't never been scared of nobody. No girl, no boy, no buster. And I ain't never been scared of no sucker. You need real competition to touch up, but never had that. So sick when I spit, it's like brat. Better take 1 step, 2 steps back. Better get somebody to watch your back. No crew, I can stand all alone. In the streets, I can say it in your home. Mark my words, I'm taking the throne till I'm making you moan, cause I'm bad to the bone. What you know about a shorty from VA? We can laugh, we can joke, but we don't play. Better watch what you think, watch what you say. In the 804 all day, it's 7:30. Welcome to the dirty. If you talk that shit, better walk that shit real quick and better do it early. Cause while you bark, we biting. All you hear is thunder and lightning. All up in the air and I ain't talking about fighting. So quick, I'm talking about your life, man. But you ain't heard it from me. I ain't trying to be the one that causing any beef when you all in the street and you pausing to breathe and you just got one in your arm through your sleeve. All up on the ground cause you crawling to leave, but you can't get up cause you falling asleep. Should listen to that girl when she tried to warn you. Now you gotta worry about 50 niggas on you. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright?
That's what's up.
All day, Cutmaster C.
True story.
True story.
So the next one we're gonna get a video on
Good
the next
looking
video.
Right? That's what we do.
Up.
Virginia, stand up, 804, alright?
What's up?